it's not something that I'm happy about. So what I would say is when the announcement of the Paramount, big money partnership came, people was asking me, how do you, excited about this? And my answer was, well, what does that mean for the fighters? Until we understand how that's going to translate to the fighters, there's nothing to really be excited about. And then, I heard about the if you want to call it an increase in bonus structure, and this is why I wasn't bothered to be excited initially, because for me that doesn't do enough comparatively to the amount of money that they've just brought in for themselves. And then to see, obviously, Dana White, he's always been quite excited about going into the kind of the boxing world and kind of doing other things like the slap fighting and all that kind of stuff. But then to see it and how quickly he values people away from, how highly he values people away from the sport that kind of built his reputation. It's just upsetting, to be fair. It's disappointing more than anything. And that's probably all I'll say on that.
On Tuesday, several reports circulated claiming the UFC White House event had been rescheduled to Friday, June 26th from its original Sunday, June 14th date. UFC President Dana White swiftly dismissed these rumors via Instagram, stating the media was completely wrong and confirming the fight date remains Sunday, June 14th as planned. Meanwhile, Michael Venom Page has joined the chorus of UFC fighters criticizing Conor Benn's massive $15 million Zuffa boxing deal. Ben shocked the combat sports world by signing this lucrative one-fight agreement with Dana White's boxing promotion, making the 29-year-old Englishman potentially the highest-paid fighter under TKO's umbrella despite never capturing a world championship. Page voiced his frustration on the Boys in the Back podcast, expressing disappointment that boxers command such enormous paydays while UFC fighters who helped build mixed martial arts don't receive comparable compensation.
Yo, what's up, everyone? Carlos, the Nightmare Pratas right here. A lot of you guys have been asking me about the Conor McGregor fight, and I didn't got anything from UFC yet. I'm really happy you guys saying my name. Of course, it would be a huge honor for me to fight against him. I really want the fight gonna bring me the title shot. JDM, Conor McGregor. To be honest, I think that fight is hard to happen, because Conor McGregor is 5 years without any fight, retired of MMA, and after 5 years, he wouldn't back to fight against the most entertaining welterweight in the world. Nothing against him, but everybody know, I know, I would hurt him bad. I would knock him out. So I don't think it's the right way to make a comeback of the huge superstar like him, But if you want to fight, I'm here, I'm ready. Let's see. I'm waiting. UFC send me something, any name, any place. I just ready to fight, but of course I want the title shot. So JDM, Conor McGregor, let's work.
Speculation recently emerged about a potential bout between Prokhorov and McGregor, surprising many fans with this unexpected pairing. Prokhorov quickly addressed the rumors, acknowledging the matchup would be challenging to arrange, but confidently stating he would finish McGregor if the fight materialized.
What's up, guys? This is an example of a human being, fighter, badass motherfucker. Just fought this weekend. He's already in the gym today, sparring. The guy's here.
Let's go. I'm trying to embrace my inner Brazilian, you guys. I'm trying to get that move.
The guy's here, bro. What the f? You wanna beat up? You wanna kick some ass? Go. You get ready, because he's coming for you. Let's go.
Sean Strickland wasted no time returning to training after defeating Anthony Hernandez. UFC light heavyweight Johnny Walker posted footage of Strickland grinding in the gym, commending his teammates' unwavering commitment and dedication by getting back to work just 48 hours after his victory.
It really wasn't exactly that. You know, I lost movement on my left side in there in the fight. And I think a lot of people didn't know what I explained what it was. So they talked about the esophagus and all of that. But, you know, the reality of it was an injury to my neck. There were talks that I could have been paralyzed because of that. But the reality of it is that I lost movement on my left side. You know, it was no joke, you know. I was told that in the ambulance, the guys were trying to put an IV in my arm and I wouldn't even feel it because I just couldn't feel my left side. So I was scared that my career was over at that moment.
Charles Oliveira believed his fighting career might be finished after sustaining a severe neck injury during his 2015 clash with Max Holloway. These two warriors will finally meet again at UFC 326 on March 7th in Las Vegas, with the BMF championship at stake in this long-awaited rematch. Speaking with the New York Post Sports, Oliveira recalled the terrifying moments following that career-threatening injury when he lost sensation on his left side, genuinely fearing he might never compete again and wondering if his fighting days were over.
205, most likely.
Oh wow! So you've finally sort of decided to go for it with 205.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a go. I know a lot of naysayers, a lot of things on the internet saying small this, small that. Shut up, dude. Like, I want to give it a go. It's, you know, I'm on the tail end of my career, so like I've got to try rather than just thinking about what ifs.
Like, what was the final thing that you were like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to do it, man?
It's hard to say. There was never really like a nail in the coffin. It was more just like I've been playing with the idea for a long time. During the break, I was training at a heavier weight. I want to lock in and move in to this weight division. And I don't know, there wasn't really a final thing. Like, because there's no doubt in my mind I could make middleweight. I can make it still. Like, I can lose the weight. But I just don't know if it's like, if I'm getting the best out of myself, you know, having to cut that weight.
Robert Whittaker has made it official that he's transitioning to the light heavyweight division. The former middleweight champion has contemplated this move extensively and now targets his divisional debut this summer. In his conversation with Submission Radio, Whittaker revealed he's aiming for a June return, while explaining that although he's never missed weight at welterweight or middleweight, he's starting to wonder if the grueling weight cuts might be hindering his fight performances.
I mean, I know you've been in there with Khamzat, man, and you know, Sean Strickland's taking defense is pretty good, but we haven't seen him in there against, like, would you say Fluffy and Khamzat, it's two different levels when it comes to the grappling, would you say, like in terms of the way that the strength and yeah.
Absolute night and day. Like, having been in there with Chimaev and seen, and everyone who saw what he did to Dricus, like, it's not the same. It is not the same.
Whittaker also weighed in on Anthony Hernandez's showing against Sean Strickland from this past weekend. Many observers considered Hernandez one of the most dangerous potential opponents for Khamzat Chimaev, but Whittaker believes the fight only confirmed his opinion that Chimaev operates at an elite level far above the rest of the middleweight contenders.
So no final news yet, no contract signed or whatever. Like one of the last discussions I had with them was with Hunter Campbell and Mick Mena in Doha, Qatar, when it was a Doha event. And the thing that they told me is that they wanted to schedule the fight against Khamzat for December, then for February. But then Khamzat got injured and they were thinking about when they can put this fight. But nothing confirmed yet. And we spoke recently with Mick Mena, the matchmaker, and he was kind to see the fight against Khamzat, but we don't have final approval or whatever.
The mystery surrounding Khamzat Chimaev's next booking has finally been solved. Fans have spent months speculating about a potential clash with Nassourdine Imavov. During his interview with Mike Bone at MMA Fighting, Imavov explained the timeline complications, revealing their bout was initially targeted for December, then pushed to February, but ultimately postponed when Chimaev sustained an injury.
Wow.
You gotta try it.
Who's cooking that?
Nina cooked, actually.
I cooked it.
I'm jealous. You cook for Mirab, you never cook for me.
Okay. Well, no, we tried cooking, remember?
Chicago.
In Chicago?
My chef tried, not you.
Okay, well.
Okay.
We'll cook in Armenia.
Next time when we are in Armenia, you cook for me.
Okay.
No camera, nobody, okay?
All right, Armin, I'll talk to you later. It was really good talking to you. See ya, bye.
Have fun.
Okay.
Take care. Talk to you soon.
Okay, talk to you soon.
I'm
Bye.
a bit busy right now.
Okay. I can't take him anywhere. You can't take him anywhere.
Armin Tsarukyan seems to have developed romantic feelings for Nina Drama. The UFC lightweight prospect has been creating content with Nina for months, including collaborative live streams where he's made playful, flirtatious attempts, though they appeared more joking than serious. During a recent live stream featuring Merab Dvalishvili, Armin displayed obvious jealousy watching Nina cook for Merab.
After the fight, you were sitting down with DC, and he was talking about the greatest flyweight champion of all time, and he said Pantoja. You said Pantoja, and then you guys forgot about our boy Mighty Mouse, and you were like, you said, who's that? You said, who's Mighty Mouse?
The thing is,
You must have been just talking.
No. Like I
No, come on. You know who Mighty Mouse is.
I swear to God, like I didn't know he was in the UFC. I saw his highlight.
These kids, man.
You didn't know he was kidding. No, Mighty Mouse was in the UFC.
I saw him fight.
Oh my God.
In one championship, and I remember his highlight was everywhere when he knocked out the guy with the flying knee or whatever.
Yeah.
I guess it was like his revenge or something because the guy knocked him out with a knee or something. That videos I see a lot.
I mean, Demetrius Johnson is probably by far, without a doubt, the greatest flyweight champion of all time.
Yeah.
Joshua Van holds the UFC flyweight championship, yet he appears unfamiliar with significant portions of the sport's history. During his appearance on the Jackson podcast, Van surprisingly admitted he was unaware that Demetrius Johnson had ever competed in the UFC, revealing he only discovered Johnson's fights through one championship. The Fighting Nerds gym operates with a different mentality than most teams. Famous for their signature taped glasses and larger-than-life personalities, this squad has established a distinctive presence in the MMA landscape. Recently surfaced training footage demonstrates their unique approach, showing the entire Fighting Nerds team energetically supporting Kyler Boehm during an intense session, creating an electric training environment while pushing him beyond his limits. Michael Chandler has returned to the gym, throwing powerful strikes during his training sessions. UFC 327 continues building momentum with several newly announced matchups for the April 11th event at Miami's Kaseya Center. UFC heavyweight Josh Parisian has earned a significant step up in competition, landing a fight against Curtis Blaydes after impressive early UFC performances. Blaydes rebounded from his Tom Aspinall loss at UFC 34 with a narrow split decision victory over Jairzinho Rozenstruik, though the win was controversial. This represents a major opportunity for the unranked Parisian against the fourth-ranked Blaydes, reflecting the UFC's apparent shift towards stylistically intriguing matchmaking. Paulo Costa will make his light heavyweight return against Azamat Murzakanov at UFC 327. The card also features Dominic Reyes versus Johnny Walker in a light heavyweight battle. Reyes seeks redemption following his knockout defeat to Carlos Ulberg at UFC Fight Night 260 in September, having previously scored 3 consecutive knockouts over Dustin Jacoby, Anthony Smith, and Nikita Krylov. Walker has experienced inconsistent results across his last 7 outings, ending a 3-fight skid with a spectacular performance of the night TKO victory over Rizan Akhmadov at UFC Fight Night 257 in August. Fan favorite Kevin Holland squares off against power-punching Randy Brown in welterweight action. Holland maintained an active 2024 schedule with 5 appearances, finishing 2-3 overall. Brown looks to recover from his second-round stoppage loss to Gilbert Burns in his first UFC main event opportunity, though he previously delivered one of 2024's most vicious knockouts by spectacularly flattening Nicholas Dalby.
And number 1 meme was posted by Chad.
The second most popular meme was shared by PC Strickland's social media account. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe for daily MMA coverage. We'll see you back here tomorrow.